The only other item for water and sewer is you should have received a letter. They finished our audit for the water and sewer department. You should have each received a copy too. And I would like to point out from that audit, and this is something to just wrap your mind around.
Next to the last page.
Yes, the very last page should be page 21.
Page 20.
20. Yes, 20, excuse me. In order for us to produce 1,000 gallons of water, it costs our department $5.68. And I had to do the math on this, but right now we're selling at a cost of $2.87 per 1,000 gallons. Yeah. So, not that everyone wants to hear the word rate increase, but Lynn Camp brought that up at that committee meeting, and I don't know what the future holds, but it could potentially hold that. So.
Are we making up for it in the sewer?
No.
Yeah.
But now,
You know, we thought, I'm on that committee, so it's Lee. We thought when we got this last rate increase, and where we have a 2% a year escalator based on council approval, it was gonna take care of it, but that's before COVID and all these price increases. Just one example, David gave us at the last meeting, is there's some kind of assembly for one of the big pumps down there. The last time he had to replace it a few years ago was like $6,000 or $7,000, and he just got a new quote, it's $39,000. So everything he has to buy down there, it just prices skyrocket. Part of our problem is we got a plant that's about 25 million gallons of water a month. We're only selling 12. We need a lot more water. I don't know where we're going to get it.
You got part of it me this last week. I've been watering my yard.
You need a bigger yard, Jim.
yeah, didn't legislative audit, or didn't the legislature pass something where you can have an increase every year?
We do?
We do.
Okay.
We've got
It's just not
It's just not enough.
council approved this rate
And
schedule on now. It's a 2% increase every year. The council has to approve it every year, but it's built into the register. We thought that was going to help us, you know, or it's going to solve our problem. But we can't sell water for $2 a gallon.
No,
It's costing $5.68 a gallon to produce it.
And looking around the state too, we have the lowest
Well,
right now. We're one of the lowest,
Yeah.
but
I just wonder if we could do like the cost of living or something like a sliding scale increase.
the committee's I think we're gonna have an extended meeting probably the next few months discussing what we're gonna propose to the council. That committee will. So we'll just wait and see. I do know that, we even discussed in that meeting future, you have tons of growth west. You have what, a development of 600 acres
Yeah, but
in the
that's all
bypass,
South
South
Sheridan.
Sheridan water, which,
We can't pump in water. Even if we could, the elevation's up, right?
You'd have to-
build a new tank.
Yep, so
You're
there's,
looking at $1 million just for a tank.
and that's not in our nest egg.
Well, along with all those problems, I think the city, the people here ought to appreciate the water that we have and plenty of it. I talked to 2 different relatives that live in other places that they're on water restrictions. They can't water their yard at all. They can only water their shrubs, and they have to do that at night. And the water bills there run $400 to $500 a month for the average house. Wow. And they don't have enough really to supply their real needs. They just have to.
We've got the water, we just need you to have a bigger yard.
I was down at my daughter's house one year, and I was gonna wash her car, and I started washing. She ran out there, "You're gonna get me arrested. You can't wash a car here." So
Well,
we do have plenty of water, and it's good water.
that, and Ben will say this though too, we need to look at, pressure around the city as well. There were issues yesterday, and that was, 2 houses from the water office, which isn't close to a tower, but, that affects our ISO rating as well.
Yeah, I mean, when we hooked the line up to the fire truck, we, just to get the minimal amount of water we need, we were sucking the line dry. And the volume wasn't there either. I mean, I'd much rather handle a loss in pressure because I can boost it as much as I would.
So we also have a well down.
Yeah, we do have a well down. Well, just leave your sprinkler on, Mr. Jim. That's what we need you to do.
I think for the rain.
If the council don't mind, I'm gonna excuse myself.